been one of those weeks. If you're living in America, you have gone through like, whoa. If you're not, then you've probably been seeing like, whoa. So this week has been one of those weeks where I just came home, took off my clothes, showered, eat in bed. And so my room is it's a mess. It is a mess. And so I'm gonna reset and make sure that we're good to go. Um, I am Ayana Peterson, the Thrifting Diva, and on this channel, we talk about having a luxe lifestyle on a budget. And that means that you do not have to spend a lot of money to have a luxurious life. My bedroom is supposed to be my safe haven, it's supposed to be my five-star hotel suite. And so when I come home, I want it to look amazing. However, I do not want to spend a lot of money. Now, I'm going to walk you through how I clean and reset this room to make sure that I'm bringing the better energy for next week because whatever we do, I cannot go back to last week's energy. It's a new month and we're going to start it off amazing. So for me, the bedroom is it today. I'm going to take my time and clean. So chat with me, talk with me. Let me know what you're doing for your little weekend therapy because ladies and gentlemen, we need some therapy this weekend actually. We need that therapy. So I'm going to start with the bed. My mom has always told me, I'm from the Caribbean. And if you are from the Caribbean, you already know that weekend is where you reset. Saturday specifically is where you clean that house from top to bottom. Let me know if you've ever heard of a general cleaning. That's what we call it when we're getting into getting on our hands and knees, we're mopping, we're dusting, we're doing it all so that we absolutely can start a new week fresh. Hey, Thrifting Atlanta, thank you for joining. Yes, we need all forms of therapy. Thrifting Atlanta, I'm going to walk away from the camera a little bit. Just tell me if you're able to get good audio while I walk away, because I did start this live before and people were saying they weren't hearing. So before we go down the road, because the devil is saying he does not want me to do this live. But you know what? I said the word therapy in it, so he's going to need to move away. All right. My mom, when cleaning, I'll say we grew up super poor, but let me tell you, my mom could clean, like, and she showed us how to do that, like what it means to, even if you don't have a lot of money, you can absolutely have a spectacularly clean home on that. Yes, wake up early, cleaning from top to bottom. Yes. And so for one of her things, it's like, hey, you need to make sure that your house is clean. That's luxury. You can leave it right there. That's luxury. Like, let's start with that first because you absolutely need to ensure that your home is clean. Forget all the things that you can do and add to it and all the pretty things and the decor. If you can't keep your house clean, mm, not gonna be judgmental, but I'm just saying if you're looking, if people are saying, how can I make my house look five-star? And even if I don't have the money, then it starts with how you keep it clean. All right. So one of the things that she's always told me, especially in the bedroom, because sometimes the bedroom can feel the most overwhelming. And sometimes we feel like, oh my God, there's just so much. So what I've learned from my mom, I'm 44 and I've been doing this since I was like 12 or 13, is that you clean the biggest thing in the room first. Clear that first, and then you can start seeing your way through all the clutter and everything else. So I always start with the bed. The bed is the biggest thing in your bedroom. And that once that is made and done, then you can absolutely start seeing how to figure out what else I have all around me and how to clear that up. So I love a beautifully made bed. That is one of the biggest thing for me because when I come home, I mean, when I come home in the evenings, I want to make sure that when the first thing I walk into is like, I want to feel like I walked into a five-star hotel. Period. I don't care. I don't care what's been happening in my life. I don't care how the day went. I would tell you that the when you have a bedroom that just looks like a 5 star, you feel rejuvenated to come back into your house. So, because of that, I try to make my bed every morning. Let me know if you're one of those people who make the bed in the morning. If you have grown up having that you can't leave the house if the bed is not made. I am just one of those people who do that. My granny would say, clean just in case you fall in the road and people bring you home. Don't be embarrassed. It's Caribbean people do not want to ever be embarrassed, Karen. I mean, that's their thing. It's always the same thing with what you wear under your clothes. Make sure you have on clean underwear, because if the ambulance have to bring you cut open your clothes and they find your underwear dirty, you're going to be embarrassed. In they are absolutely a group of people that the embarrassment of other people seeing them not on perfection is the thing that's going to keep them always doing something right. And so that is true. My thing though is coming home is just, when you come home in the evenings, it's just a way of, I don't know, for me, it's just another way of being able to reset in the evening. You had a long day at work and you walk in and your room, your bed at least, even if the room is not all tidy, if the bed is made, it just feels like just feels like a weight lifted off your shoulder. So I am big about that. Like, and if you want to do it, just try it. Do a 7-day challenge of making your bed every day and see how you feel when you walk in the rooms in the evenings coming back from work. Just 7 days, make the bed, and you will see. Now, I'll tell you this, I'm not doing all of this every morning. I promise you, because I probably will never make my bed if I have to do this. But on Saturdays, when I reset the room, this is kind of my process to do it. And what I'm wearing right there is I don't make the bed, just shameful. They're gonna cut the clothing off. They don't care. Just trying to. That is true. They're saying no one is looking at our underwear, but that's a Caribbean thing. Definitely going to make the bed right now. Let me tell you, just try it. I did this, um, you know, a few years ago when I really wanted to see if it does make a difference. And I give myself, it was a 7-day challenge, every day making the bed, and it was a game changer. It really was. Um, I love layering my bed. So this quilt I'm putting on here now is a quilt, and I'll bring it closer so you guys can see what I'm doing. It's a quilt that I got from Target. It's a gorgeous quilt. I really, really, really like it because it gives that texture, that velvet. It's a velvet quilt, and it gives you that 5 star look. And then this is what I normally do with this quilt, because it's thin enough and easy enough to work with. I kind of layer it out on the bed a little bit. So I'll show you. As I said, I don't do all of this every morning. This is the weekend treatment, okay? And we kind of have a hack on how we sleep on the bed. So I don't have to do this every morning, but still feel comfortable. The bed looks amazing. But I have to reset it every weekend because it will get messy by the end of the week. So that's how I make it. I have a king size bed here, and all of these tricks work just as well for any size bed. I really love this. Ooh, this thing here. Um, there we go. Super easy. And then I have a duvet that I use. It's winter anyway, but I'm telling you, I got this duvet cover. It's a linen duvet cover, but the duvet inside, which is like a feathered. It was probably one of the best purchases I've ever made for my bed ever. It was about 250 or $300 during a sale at Macy's. And let me tell you, um, we use this every day, 365 days of the year, because I just change out the duvet cover for what I'm, whatever the style is I'm going for. All right, so I'm going to have to bring this guy up a little more so the duvet could come in there. And every weekend I change it up. Every weekend is a different, it's a different thing. Let's see. Fran, go make the bed. Love it, love it, love it. They say while saving your life, you just see. It is so true. They Caribbean folks are funny, but they left us with some things to think about that I see why some of these things. All right. I got to move this guy up a little bit so that the duvet can cover the parts that I needed. So I'm going to do this first. Then we'll add the cross in there. I promise you this is not an everyday thing. I had time today because, as I said, this week has been painful. And so this is my therapy. Okay? This is my therapy, making my house look like it's a getaway, even if I can't get away. I do need and wish I can. I really do. But as I was saying, this duvet cover, as you can see, this is the duvet inside, and then this is a cover outside. I've had the duvet itself for about 4 years. Best money ever spent. We use it throughout the year. Like, we never change the duvet insert. It's goose feathers. And I know obviously you can buy the microfiber ones, but this hands down is the better one to me, honestly. The microfiber ones are not as plush. Okay, so we're gonna bring this back like that. And do it like that. What do you guys do for those weeks when it's just been rough? What do you do to decompress on the weekends when things just seem like, holy moly, what is going on? Huh? I'm gonna come back. Can you explain what you're doing to, yes, down comforter. I haven't bought mine out this winter. Oh my gosh, what? I have a heated mattress pad. It's amazing. That sounds great. I live in California, so I don't think I will not need a heated mattress pad per se. But that sounds amazing, actually. Corinne, what I'm doing right now is just literally layering the bed with different textures at this point. Just getting my velvet is a quilt. This will be considered a quilt underneath here. And then this is your comforter. So what I do when I go to bed at night, so I don't have to remake all of this stuff, is we just sleep on top of the quilt under the cover. And that cover is enough. If it's a little chilly, then we'll go under the quilt. But as I said, I live in San Diego, so it's relative. When we say chilly, what we mean by that. And then I'm just gonna double turn. So you bring it over, then you bring it up, this way. And then next week, I will change out everything because it'll be that time, 2 weeks. I do every 2 weeks. I know some people say every week. but I'm not that good yet. So we do every 2 weeks, and we do it like that. So I'm going to bring this closer so you could see. So this is what it would look like. And I'm not done yet, but I'm going to probably see how this is popping up here. So this needs to be fixed a little bit. This is not that straight, so I'm going to move you over here so you can see me a little better. And I'm going to fix this area. Only thing about having a king bed and doing these things, you got to keep walking around to get the right folds. But once you get it, baby, it's beautiful. So what we're going to do is do this, this. There we go. Oh my goodness. I wanted to go thrifting today, but I have a lot of work to do. And so I'm going to have to leave the thrifting to maybe another day during the week. But there we go. You see how nice that looks? And right now I take long naps to decompress. I should probably follow suit. I feel like that's probably what's been missing in my life, napping. Do you feel as though when you wake up that you're re-energized? Because the times that I have done like a long nap in the middle of the day by accident, I wake up and I literally feel sick. I feel nauseous. I feel out of it. I don't feel the energy, and I feel like I need to go back to sleep. So let me know, friend, if napping, those long naps, make you feel like re-energized, or when you wake up, you're like, okay, next. And I don't know if it's because when I have those times, maybe I napped too long, or if it was, I don't know. I just never feel like I am good to go. So for me, I just don't do the naps, you know? Okay, so what I'm doing is adding another layer of texture here. And this is a comforter that I picked up got this from Target as well. And I really like it. I have it in a couple of colors. I normally I have one more color I want to get. But right now, Target and I are not friends. So I'm going to have to wait for that when I could go back to get it, the other color. But I like it because they come in different sizes. It's a blanket, but it comes in different sizes for the bed. So this is a king size and that allows for this gorgeous draping that's happening over here. So this is what it's coming. There we go. If you could see it. This is what it's looking like. And so we're going to add the pillows and stuff now. All right. I take long naps to decompress. Can you take us shopping for a bedding setup like yours? Absolutely. That's a great idea. Unfortunately, I get them from different places. So right now, the sheet set, TJ Maxx, the quilt, and the comforter, well, the blanket, Target. This is a linen, 100% linen duvet cover. This was from Macy's, and the duvet insert, Macy's as well. But yes, that is a great idea. Thanks for the content idea. I'll tell you, all of this bedding could be a lot of money. And I was sticker shock too when I started getting into just, making my bed look a little more luxurious, how much these things cost. you know, a sheet set for $300, a comforter for 600. And I was just like, listen, it is not that deep. It is absolutely not that deep. So there are definitely ways for you to be able to pull this look off without having to spend thousands of dollars on a set. And so I'm not the one. I'm not the one. Call me cheap, call me poor, call me, you know, say I don't have it. I don't have it. Let's just keep it. I don't have it. But I'm not going to also say that I don't like having, you know, a nice setup. Doesn't have to cost a lot. Okay? And so people who are out there making you buy all these expensive things for no reason, if you have it, amazing. It's great. If you don't, do not feel like you're being left out. There are different ways to get this same look um, without spending a lot of money. And at the end of the day, sometimes the things that they've, have gone into Pottery Barn a couple of times, like to get a blanket like the one that I have there. And the blanket was for the king size was like 500. And I was like, ma'am, it's a blanket. It is not that serious. Okay. It is not that serious. Right. So here we go. Just have another piece. So I don't really do a lot of throw pillows um, because who wants to have to be figuring out where to put those things at the end of the day when you get ready for bed. So I try not to do too much. I like my pillows, and I'll leave, the ones that I love are the ones that I get from Amazon actually. And I've had my pillows for years and they have not gone like flat potatoes. Um, I feel re energized and ready to make things happen. Resting helps me solve problems, wake up with vigor, and a plan to save the world. Okay. Cost per wear. Use it every day. It's true. It's true. But $500? I'm not. I don't think we need to be there. I don't think we need to. I'm not in the tax bracket that can afford $500 um, for the sheet set yet. I'm sorry. Maybe one day, and then y'all will see my channel. We'll talk about luxurious with with no budget. Right now we on a budget, but maybe one day I'll be at that lifestyle where I could say lux without a budget. Um, it would be nice, but I am absolutely not there yet. Okay, so now that the bed is done, the next thing we could start working on is the peripherals. And so I have a lot of clothes that didn't go back to the closet or in the appropriate place when I came home. And so the next step is getting this stuff back in the closet where they belong. Okay. So if you could see me. Okay. All right. So some of these things need to be washed. Some of these things were a couple of hours wear. So put them back on a hanger and back in the closet they go. This dress I wore yesterday, only wore it for the commute because I didn't stop either coming or going. So we don't need to wash this right now. And so this goes back in there. And my closet, I have a separate closet for my day wear and the things that I wear, my fancier stuff. So I'm just going to hang these things back up. Oh my gosh, look at this. I never even thought of putting this together. This is a beautiful mixed print. What do you guys think? I never even look at this. I know for some people it's like, ooh, that's busy, but I love this. Next next time I'm putting this together, this is a look because I didn't even think of that, but that's definitely a look. If you're into mixed print, one of my friends sent me something yesterday talking about, she had a picture of a dress and she wanted to wear these shoes, and there were two different prints, but they absolutely go together. The trick in just find a color in both items that will tie it together, and you'll be surprised at what you're seeing. Oh, yeah, it's a. I'm kind of mad that I didn't see that yesterday, but I know it does go together absolutely beautifully. But a lot of people will be shy about that. Like my friend, as I said, she sent me the picture and I was like, "Oh, that's beautiful together." It's different. It goes, it's not the same look, and she still didn't wear it because she said, "No, it seems like it's clashing." And I was like, "It is absolutely not clashing, but for a lot of people, all those different types of pieces in the same look can seem overwhelming. So I'm gonna put all these things back. This is a piece that I really like, but sometimes struggle with how to wear it. I think the next time I'm gonna put maybe what I need to put inside is a button up shirt inside. I always struggle how to, because it's kind of longer than I thought it would be. But put away all my sweaters. That's why I don't need to go thrifting. I have so much clothes that honestly, the more that buying all this stuff, sometimes I really do feel bad because, you know, is there a need to get 60 sweaters in the year? Is there? Absolutely not. Should we? Probably not. But when you find something that's really cute, oh my gosh, you're just like, let's go. Look at this. This could have been a look as well. I'm just picking these things up. It's a skirt that I thrifted. It's a set actually that I thrifted in Japan. And this would have gone really nicely. Actually, I might put this together for my new week coming up. This would go really well together. So I might put this on the side as a look. Do you get your things together the weekend before? Are you putting out your clothes, like setting them out so that you don't one less thing to worry about during the week? I just had a long talk with my daughter this week, last night actually, because the mornings seem to be just a frazzle mess with her. Um, it just seems like everything is going wrong with her in the mornings. And so I had a talk with her and I said, "Hey, what I need you to do is to create a schedule that you're going to work off of. And that schedule is going to have a breakdown of what time you're going to wake up, from the time you wake up to when you leave the house." All right, she's 13. But what are you going to be doing in that time? Because she has to leave by 7:30. She wants a ride with me. And yet it's a struggle. She has a couple of things that she needs to do. She has to walk the dog, and she has to um make her bed, clean, keep, straighten her room, and straighten up the bathroom if she's made a mess. Right? Nothing major. But you should see her bedroom. It's like a tornado went off. Like things are everywhere. Hamper overturned. It's like, what happened? So I told her last night, she and I had a long talk, and I was like, what I need you to do, what you've been doing isn't working. It's not working. So what I need you to do is this weekend, you're going to create a schedule. I wake up, what time are we waking up? What time are we getting in the shower? What time are we brushing our teeth? What time are we straightening up our room? And then I told her, you need to put on that list three things, a minimum of three, doesn't have to be a lot, but a minimum of three things that you'll do the night before that can help you get ready quicker? Three things, whether it's because of some of the things like we're walking out the house and she's like, oh, I need to fill my water bottle, or oh, I need I have my ID, or I need, and all of those things ends up having her run around um really like stressed out, in the mornings, because she's like rushing, and it's every morning. And what I can't get is like, if you are always in this state, why not come up with something that will change that so you're not in that predicament every day? And so for me, it is a matter of kind of planning a little more. And I'm not the best at it, but when I have found myself in places where I'm always behind the ball on something, that's when I know that I have to absolutely try to do something different. And so I'm going to see if it helps this week with her, because she really needs to not be in that situation like that. Because it's I'm hoping I can't see it being productive as she gets older either, right? Like, if you're always in a situation where you're looking for something and you can't find it, how in the world is your day actually going to be productive? Like, there's just no way. You can't have productive days when you start like that. You just can't. I'm sorry. If you can convince me otherwise, let me know the study that has shown that, because I just don't want her to feel like this is the only way to approach things. And interestingly, my mom was always a little bit like that. Like, she loses her keys, she loses, things that she needs. And it's like, it's always like running around looking for things at the last minute. So I'm going to see if this works for my daughter, because we are, she's going into high school next year. Well, this year, but, next term. And I don't want her to carry those types of bad habits in there, because that's just not going to get her. It's not the path to success, you know. So I'm hoping, but man, you guys, raising teenagers, every day is a it's like you start over. Sometimes you like, damn, didn't we? I thought I built on this. I thought I was good, and then you realize, no, ma'am, you're not. And so we have to start over again, and we have to, you know, rebuild something, or we have to ask questions again, and we have to the same, lecture starts again. And it's just like, damn, I'm just hoping that at least at some point they are going to get it, and that they're going to say, okay, this is what she meant by that. Okay, she doesn't hate me, she actually wants the best for me. So um it is a lot. It is a lot. This is time for this is time for the laundry. Okay. So what are you guys up to today? What's on the, what is on the agenda for productivity? Or is it a day where you're like, I plan on not being productive? That is the plan. I plan on relaxing. I plan on napping. I plan on decompressing. I plan on using today as a think day, where we're just thinking. We're not doing anything. Um, Interestingly, I picked up these from Target at their bullseye dollar. Uh, and these, I really like these. Let me show you what they are. Especially if you're someone who has a lot of sheet sets and stuff for different um, beds. It's basically a band so that when you put I need to cut it. But basically, when you put the sheets in here, you can quickly identify which is which when you put them in your lo- um, in your cupboard or wherever you store your sheets and stuff like that. I'm blanking on the name. So I got a bunch of these, and they were from the dollar. Yeah, they were from the dollar section for Target. And then look at this thing that I got, these cord caterpillars. And so you can just wrap the cords around, you know, especially when you have them in your bag. Because I have a bunch of these things in my bag, and it's yes, linen closet. That's the word. But I have a bunch of like things that I put in my bag, and I hate when it's just messy. And these were $1 as well. I really like these. Well, actually, were these $1? These probably were not. This wasn't in the dollar section. But I got these from Target when I was able to shop at Target. Right now, as I said, I'm taking a little break from Target. You know, Target took a break from us. I'm gonna take the same break, you know? So, but I'm gonna put the linen closet stuff. Those are really good. I had a few that I got from Amazon. They were more expensive, so I was excited when I saw those for $1. And then I can or Uber organize my linen closet. So when I'm going to grab stuff, especially because my kids okay. Looks like I was off for a second, but we'll see if anyone comes back. All right. Well, as I said, we're just doing a reset and clean right now. See what's going on there. Reset and clean with me as I get ready for the new week. This week has been rough for a lot of people, and I had my room looking a complete mess. So I am trying to get things back in order so that, you know, the new week, maybe just with a new reset, we have a new week ahead of us. Things could be, you know, hopefully things will be a lot quieter this week. I'm praying that it'll be quieter. I'm praying that we don't have any, you know, breaking news every day that just literally breaks my spirit. So let me know if you're one of those people, as soon as you wash, you put away the things your in the hamper. I try so badly to wash a load and get rid of it immediately. And it ends up I have the hamper, the dry stuff, but I don't put it away right away. And that becomes so frustrating because then I feel like the part that is the worst is actually packing away things to me. I just it's to me it's the worst part. So I'm gonna put all of these back on my tank tops. And let me know where you are joining in from and any questions. Or if you're just like, listen, I'm just here to watch somebody else clean because I am chilling in bed and scrolling through YouTube land, and you just haven't gotten out of bed yet or haven't started doing your own straightening up for the weekend. Because, or if when you're watching this, you're just like, sometimes it is more addictive watching others clean than doing it yourself, honestly. Not gonna lie. There are many times where I'm like, I would just rather watch somebody else do the DIY than me do it myself. Because the work that goes into everything sometimes is just like the energy. It's like, oh my gosh, I don't have it today. But today I woke up saying I had to get some things done, and I'm planning on doing it. I am going to do it. If you're just joining, my name is Ayana Peterson, the Thrifting Diva. And on this channel, we are talking about having a luxe lifestyle, a luxe lifestyle on a budget. It's one of my shirts. It doesn't look, it looks like one of my husband's shirts. A luxe lifestyle on a budget. And that means for the people in the back, Lux starts with cleanliness. We got to keep our spaces clean. We got to, do our laundry. We got to do things to make sure that we are, pushing cleanliness, because without that, doesn't matter of all the beautiful things that you buy, all the accessories, the decor in the home, if you don't have a honestly, if the space is not clean and organized, nothing will make it look luxe. So the first thing in attacking that type of lifestyle is making sure you have ways of cleaning, knowing how to keep the space clean and organized. um, and I am definitely someone who struggle with organization at times, unless I have an ability to put things back where they should be, when they should be in certain spaces. It could, yeah, I struggle with that. So Saturdays are the days I try, if I have the time and there's nothing major going on, that I try to do a reset here. And so that's what I'm doing today. I'm trying to reset the primary room, the primary bathroom, and then I will be able to chill. Um, but trust me, I would rather be chilling in bed and, you know, reading a book or something, or just watching television right now, because cleaning is cleaning could be a lot. But, we got to do it. We got to do what we got to do. And then I'm definitely having to do some laundry today. Laundry, and, you know, that is the two things I have to get accomplished, is to get that laundry done, bedroom clean, bathroom clean, and then I could relax and then get the other stuff taken care of. The only one thing about cleaning in one room is that a lot of these things I'm putting them in different piles because they got to go back into different rooms. So I have things that have to go to the linen closet. I have things that have to go to my other closet. So that's why you see me putting things in different spaces right now, because all of these are going back into my closet. And these so that's why I can't just, sometimes I do wish my closet was right here, but my closet is in the next room. First world problems, but still. Having a way of getting those things back in there. Maybe I'm going to get a basket or something so that I could put everything that goes in one space, It can go right there. I could just pick up the basket and leave with those. And so these are the things that I think about, like, what can make my life easier, that I will stick to it, and that I won't, by the end of the week, it doesn't look like everything that I try to do is all forsaken. So if you have any thoughts on that, let me know. Let me know what I could do about those things, because it's one I just wish I could have, like, somebody walk behind me, put it back. But I know it's me. It's, getting into the habit of just putting things back right away will save me all this drama in getting these things taken care of. So all these are my pajamas and stuff like that. Okay. Walk with me, walk with me, walk with me. Okay. So if you joined in late, I worked on the bed first, because I was saying that I'm from the Caribbean, and cleaning on a Saturday is just a thing that is a necessity. And one of the things my mom taught me as I was growing up and doing this is that you start with the biggest item in the room, so that once you clear that, the other pieces don't seem so overwhelming, and you can, move through and put the other things away. So that's why I started there first. And then we are then going to, I'm just packing away laundry that I had sitting here all week. And as I was telling a lot of people, that this week was really hard. And I didn't, did any of this wash? I feel like none of this stuff washed. Okay. I don't think this basket washed. So I'm going to have to put the stuff back. Yeah. I think my son grabbed my stuff out of here before I could even put it in. So we're going to actually put this in the wash today. So these are going to go in the wash. All right. I don't know why that stuff was there. I feel like we need to have like a label in our room, in our washing section that says clean or dirty, because my kids are teenagers, and let me tell you, they're not they are not doing anything extra when it comes to um, getting us ready in life. All right, so I'm going to straighten up this area. It's one of my little thrifted purses that I picked up. I don't remember how long ago I picked this thing up, but it is a genuine Florentine vachetta leather. I just thought this was really cute. Um, it's probably browning here, but it looks like part of the pattern, so it doesn't, stand out too much. But I'm gonna put that back in my purse section, and then I'm gonna get rid of these things here. Organize my, this is stuff for my bathroom. Okay. And we're just going to straighten up this area. I don't know what is all this stuff. Looks like some hand lotion. I think I had gotten this for Christmas. Some different hand lotions. It's a cool to throw these in your bag with shea butter. Maybe you see it better this way. It's by Bliss Cloud 9. It's ultra rich moisturizer, instantly absorbs instantly for silky smooth, supremely soft, never greasy hands. All right, let's check it out. Is it different? It's different. Yeah. So it's lavender, lemon drop, and then vanilla and honey. Those are the different ones. So let's see. I've never heard of this before. Ooh, it's super thick. It's really thick. I like that. It says it has shea butter in it, so that's probably where the thickness is coming from. Let me see. It's interesting. It has shea butter. It definitely has a lot of fragrances in it. You could smell it. Ooh, you definitely could smell it, but it's really thick, so it might actually work in helping to soften the skin. Shea butter is not a moisturizer, but it does stop your, it slows down transepidermal water loss. So, you know, I'm going to keep them. A lot of people give me a bunch of like skincare things, like for gifts and stuff like that. And a lot of times I just, because of the type of ingredients in it, I don't end up using them or keeping them. but this one I will keep. So it's Bliss Cloud 9. I really like this. So this the lemon. It smells good. Why is this not closing? Okay, there we go. And then vanilla. So I give my daughter one of these. But yep, we're gonna keep those. Gonna trash this, get this in the trash. And then what else? What else? What else? Okay, I'm gonna finish straightening up here. Okay. All right. Charge where it's supposed to be charging. This is supposed to be in suitcase. Okay. This chair that I picked up at a thrift store years ago, and I was supposed to do some stuff with it. I haven't, but it is really found its a nice little niched area back here, and I really like that. So ended up keeping it there. Just we don't need to change that out. And my planner. But love that when you can clear an area out and you're just like, oh, looks so neat and nice. And then I'm gonna take you into my room, my closet, where I have to pack away some of this stuff. But let's get this area cleaned up. Oh, I'm betting you this was some stuff that came with Christmas. Okay, what is this? It's a ultrasonic skin scrubber. I'm not sure what that is supposed to do. Combining a skin spatula, pore cleanser, and blackhead remover in one convenient device for deep cleaning and skin restoration. And so, if I could get it open. Oh, okay. I'm not sure. What is this? They honestly will sell us anything these days. I think I'm just gonna keep this covered. I'm not sure if I will need this ever, but I want to put this in here. Okay. Home and travel solution. It's supposed to cleanses the skin. I don't know how that would be because you need some type of soap to do that or some type of cleanser. It's just a scrubber and restores texture, moisturizes, and supports a vibrant. This does not moisturize. Like there's no. You need water. You need some type of height. Yes, this does not. This is not a moisturizer. But 3 adjustable modes. So it's a spa approved ultrasonic skin scrubber. I would probably say this is all marketing. All marketing. And people will fall for it because it's good packaging. I'll sell them that. Pretty packaging at least. Makes you feel like in a spa. But this is not something that you would really. I'm on live. So this is not something that you would actually need. It says dermatologist recommended. I'm not sure what for though. Like what it is. It's an EMS massage ultrasonic vibration, negative ion import, positive ion export, USB charging, travel friendly. Travel friendly, that is true. It's small. It is absolutely small. So I'm not sure what one would use this for. So if you've ever seen one of these before, let me know. But for now, this is going into. I have a bag of things that, like, sometimes if I have to do giveaways, that's where I grab my things from. Not giveaways like this, but like if we're doing like prank gifts and stuff like that. Things that I'm like, I'm not sure what I would use this for. Maybe somebody else would love it, but not me. Um, so just clearing this area out. And then this is my, yeah. Well, I am almost done with here. So I'm going to reset, get something to eat, and then go into my closet and then the bathroom and straighten up in here. But thanks for hanging with me and hope you got some tips on and maybe a little inspiration to get that room cleaned out today. Until the next time, bye.